Alright everyone, welcome back to Pimp Donnie's YouTube channel. Today we are rocking basically the same general shell that we've been running before. Really only noticeable differences, we're down to one lightning bolt. And we've added a second field of rune to go up to 25 lands. And we've included the basic mountain just because of the increase in field of rune. We basically just want something else. And that's why I've added Sinker's Revelation just as a late game, as well as having an extra life gain source. While Patapa was running it, so it kind of gave us some extra reason to keep running the card, even though it's not the best at times, but when it's good, it's really good. And that, choose Teferis, Cure, Double Verdict, 4 Cryptics, Negate, 4 Snaps. We did switch to Obs just because the deck is wanting to operate primarily on instant speed, and I found certain visions. I mean, it's good, but not the extra field of rune. Having the extra search, and basically, you don't always want to be surming turn 1, whereas Opt, this lets you keep up mana, and then, worst case, you can jam a Snapcaster turn 3 and pressure a lot easier at EOT. Cyber, we're on double settle the wreckage as a concession to the increase in Hollow One right now. Stony Silence, just for Tron, along with the Stable Stroke, and Jace's Architect of Thought is my my tech right now for Mardu, but it also comes in against humans, all the go wide strategies, just as ways to shrink the team per turn, or just gain some cards and eat a bit of damage, which is totally fine as well. So we'll start this off by being on the play. A decent hand. I mean, I'm going to keep it. I wish one of this was a fetch land or this was another shock land, honestly. Because I would like to opt end of turn, but I'm not going to shock for Steam Events if I don't have to. And like, if we're playing a match where I don't think I'm going to need to Logic Knot turn 2, this also does play into our options of being able to play Steam Events tapped. And then do the opt. So it basically makes it look like we may not have Logic Knot right away. So it looks like we're against Burn. This is one of my matchups where I basically, other than Baneslay, I don't really have anything in the sideboard for. I would have liked to have some like a time reinforcements, but you just don't get enough sideboard slots to really fight this matchup. It's a very rough matchup. So it's kind of similar to Tron. It's a match that's going to beat you more often than not, so we'll try and eke out a victory here. However, chances are not super high, so we're going to definitely want to draw a Lightning Helix as soon as possible. Lightning Bolt's not too bad there. We'll actually save Bolt. Actually, that Floodstone was a really good pickup there. We'll save that Bolt, just because if we get our opponent to take a few damage off his Eidolon, we're okay with that. And yeah, I mean, it's definitely just a game of. I mean, I'm not going to take extra damage here if I don't have to. So I mean, he's going to take 2 damage. I'd rather him just do 2 damage to us, and that's that. He'd actually be smart to, if he has a burn spell like Lightning Helix or whatnot, to throw it while that's still in play. He takes 2, but then he gets me to pay 2 life if I want to do something. So I'm just going to fetch up a second Hallowed Fountain here. Basically, we want to just get our double white in case of Verdict. Cryptic Command, which is pretty good. I think I'll just take the hit from the 3 here. From the Rift Bolt that he suspended. Unless he tries to go for like a Lightning Helix or something, EOT, at which point I will gladly Cryptic. I don't know if he's trying to do that. Or it might just be a Boros Charm. Either way, I don't want him drawing or gaining too much life, so we're just going to counter and draw. I mean, if he has like another Eidolon or something, so be it. But we just want to just counter the cards that give him either 4 damage in Boros Charm or extra life, or like Syrian Blaze if he's trying to target a creature. Those are the spells where he gets, it's basically as close to a 2-for-1 or more because he's getting additional stuff. Alright, so here we can... Well, Supreme Verdict, so he's probably not going to cast a... What's his face next turn? Here I could just Supreme Verdict, and... Maybe actually that's what I'm going to do. Just, I mean, it gets rid of that, and I mean, sure, I could let him attack, but if he has like a bunch of Searing Blazes in his deck, in his hand, we're fucked. So 6 is okay if we can stabilize at 6, or even draw a Helix this turn would have been prime. All right, so we gotta get the search down. We need to get this flipped ASAP. I'm hoping either of those or 3 Searing Blades or something, because if we can just get to Fairy down and grind that out, then all the better. We definitely cannot let this resolve. 1, 2. I don't think we're going to be verdicting anytime soon. Alright, so I mean, worst case, he has a bolt here. I'm putting him on at least 2 Searing Blades in hand at this point, or just banking his burn, one of the two. No. I'm going to keep this path, just because I think we're going to need a removal spell, and I don't want to have to Snapcaster Bolt if I don't have to. Alright, so he plays his land. That's definitely something we don't want to be walking into with Searing Blaze. No. Alright, so this is the turn where I'm like, if you have Searing Blazes, we have a chance. If he has just like triple burn spell or something, then sucks to be us. Alright, so we're untapped, so we have like Path Bolt. In case he has like saving like double creatures, you never know what he's keeping. Alright, I'm just gonna bolt his face now, just so that we get an extra card closer. Ooh, no. Draw a card here now. Now I'm regretting that bolt, but whatever. Triple Snapcaster is a little rough because if we're anticipating what he has in his hand here, I'm gonna Helix him here. If he has like double Searing Blaze or something, or not sure, whatever this there I'm thinking of, then you can't gain life. Searing Blaze. Is it Searing Blaze or? Can't remember the name of the specific card offhand. I mean, basically they all do the same. Just you're paying 2 damage, players can't gain life, damage can't be prevented. He shocks there. Seems a little weird. I'm probably just going to bin whatever this is, unless it's like something godly. I'm just going to bin this. Just let's just get Search for Skanta online. It's a card deeper. Teferi is definitely what we want. Alright, so we're gonna float 2 here. I want an Ascana, but I also just wanna have mana available as much as we can. It's possible I wanted to just Snapcaster Helix just to get the extra 3 damage in there and gain 3 life. It's Ripbolt coming. He doesn't play his land. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'd have to have. Yeah. They just do this. This gets me a Helix. I guess I get Target Bolt too. Alright, so we're definitely negating this. I guess technically he didn't play his land anyways. Alright, so he's doing 1 damage. If this was a flooded, we would have been okay. Alright, so it's only 1 damage, that's whatever. I kind of figured that's what he had in his hand. Spicy went for double of them while he didn't have the mana. I mean, this seems kind of weird. So let's just draw a card here. Oh, and, okay, so he wins. So yeah, I definitely misplayed on this. Golden Tarn should definitely been cracked EOT. So negate, dispels are coming in. These verdicts are getting cut. Teferi number 2 I'm going to cut. And probably, yeah, we definitely want like a Cleek. Cleek's just pressure, which is what we want in the matchup. Probably over the 4th Cryptic Commander. We just want to make ourselves lean, mean fighting machines. Revelation is Revelation. It's not perfect, but it does its work. I could easily see cutting down 24 lands, actually, if I really wanted to squeeze back in like maybe this Jace or this Cryptic Command. I guess alternatively, I could just cut all my creatures if I really just wanted to win with Planeswalker Ultimates, but I don't think that was the case. The way he played this, I mean, sure he has all these Searing Blazes, but we'll see how he sideboards. He might have brought in Destructive Loverlies, anticipating Rude Halos, which we do not have in our current sideboard, mainly just because it's not at its best right now. With Valakut, we have extra Field of Runes where it's not as dead. I'll keep this because I have a Helix. Alright, so Gavi Guides. Preferably he finds me a red or a white source so I can crack this Flooded Strand properly. Helix, number 2. Okay, well, I'll take it. Definitely take it. Now, I mean, we're going to take a few hits from this to balance it out, but ideally he finds us a red source. So now I get to decide if I want to crack this or not, EOT, which I'm probably going to do anyways. Oh, no, I don't even have to worry. Probably going to fetch a red Steam Vents, because this way it guarantees me turn 3 Helix. Yep. I'm always not a big fan of these Eidolons. These Eidolons hurt us so bad. So it is what it is. Alright. Instant regret. But I mean, I took more damage than I would have received. So definitely a bit of a awkwardness. I'm just pitching Field of Ruin here. This mismatched lands are also tilting. I don't understand why people do that. Like they just put. Some people don't care and they just put whatever in, and I can understand that too. We're definitely not winning this game just because we're on the draw. Had we been on the play, this would have been a much different game. Lightning Bolt. Okay, I'll take it. Alright, so now he's aware that we have at least 1 Helix, so he can't really just burn us with a 2 damage spell EOT. Alright, so he's attacking. So deuce. Let's see, we'll get off this first. That's important. Path to Exile. I'm gonna do this whether I want to or not. I think he's got at least one prevent life. But if he doesn't... Okay, so he does, unfortunately. Yeah, he's got a skull crack. That's the card I was thinking of, skull crack. Alright, well at least we're dealing with the Eidolon. That's the important thing, really. So going to 6, he's got 2 cards left. So I have to untap, helix this. Especially if he like UT cracks his Mesa, we're insta firing. Although, with us drawing path, there is the alternative of just holding up Cryptic, going to draw to attack Stepling him, swing with Goblin Guide, and then Lightning Bolt. Okay. Okay, so he's got this. He's got the Boros Charm. Never mind. This all does not matter. Oh, or maybe he doesn't. I don't know. No, he does. Okay. I mean that is what it is. A clear case of had we been on the play would have been a much different story, but that's where Burn is excelling at, is being on the play. Really want to make any changes to the deck. Alright, this is one of those rough hands where we're just dead to his creature heavy draw. We do have Opt plus Dispel Logic Knot. I'm going to keep it. We have double Snapcaster, which we can just flash in if we need. I'm just going to play Island Go. I mean, ideally our opponent doesn't have a turn 1 creature. He does. Alright, so we get an island, that's good. So Opt, look for some type of removal. The exile is definitely good. Alright, so this is actually the turn where I'm probably going to take 2 more damage off Goblin Guide to make sure I don't lose to Eidolon, although I guess... No, it'll probably depend on what we reveal off this Gobby Guide. Yeah, I just gotta take 2 here. Path this EOT. If he has a burn spell, I'm probably just gonna throw it and dispel it just to get cards for a lot. Alright, my dogs are going nuts for some reason. Sorry about that. Alright, so that momentarily, he Boros Charmed us. Sure. I mean, I guess I take the 3 there. Did he play his land? I don't think he played his land yet. No, he did not play land. So Snapcaster Opt is going to be the play here. So either he burns Snapcaster EOT, or if we trade Opt for a land, which theoretically would... I think I just opt. Because then that way I can still snap path his next creature. Because this colonnade is going to come down probably next turn. Definitely like a red source. That's good. Alright, so I think I just like, he's got 5 in hand. So that's definitely troubling in the sense that he's going to probably be threatening some EOT stuffs here. Definitely just going to dispel that. Let's place the lands. Alright, now negate. Logic not the worst 2 cards to have in my hand right now. I'm beating that with a Snapcaster. Because I also have Snapcaster like Dispel or something. We'll see what he does here. I'm just going to negate this. I'm going to hold up Logic Not just in case he has an Eidolon or something. Basically, I want him to tap something on his turn, because then I can just fire off this giant rev and just be laughing. Alright, so shock him. Okay, well, if he's going to 2 cards and he's shock citying, I'm definitely just going to Logic Not this. Alright. So worst case, he plays something and I rev for 2. Like Eidolon or something. Okay, Bolt. He has like 2 more burn spells, fuck me. Okay, Eidolon. Alright. Alright, we're just going to rev for 3 here. Put ourselves in a good position. Put ourselves in a really good position. We're not going to attack here, obviously. Force our opponent to commit something to this. I'm just going to like lava spike my Snapcaster and get in for 2. No, Molten Rain. Alright, so trading 2 for 2. Okay. Like to swing? No? No. Alright, so unfortunately I did not get to cast Baneslayer there, but it's not the worst actually. Okay, so he's attacking with Eidolon at me. I will trade. Alright, so that should basically lock it up now that we have Baneslayer. Which is 2 cards in the hand, we're at 10. Yeah, so that's pretty clear victory there. So, fun time. Alright, so we're going to cut the video and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.